Why? Because I look at my trainers and go, there's a pattern. I look at it and they go, there's a shape. I go to my brothers. 1 second, please. There's too many. Sorry.
You kind of go like 4 now.
Yeah,
5.
exactly. Yes. Yeah. So the point I'm trying to say is this, sister. Yeah. We innately know if something is designed or not. I can look at your glasses and say, somebody made it that shape. That
Because
design.
it's human creation.
Okay, good.
We know what humans do.
Okay, good. What is more complex, your glasses or you as a human being?
Things that human being is made out of cells.
Okay, good. Is cells more complicated or your glasses?
Well, cells are very tiny. They're
Yes.
very complicated.
And they have a lot of
However,
information, which is DNA, which is
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
If there is information, there has to be intelligence.
hold on, because my phone will be able to reply to this one. Not this one. Oh my goodness.
They've gone. Okay, no. The point is this. Look. I'm not trying to catch you. I'm trying to make you think. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a human being, your eye is more complicated than my phone's camera.
Well, it is because we don't really comprehend, like, because we haven't studied it. Like, if we study, it's not going to be difficult for us to understand.
True, but the thing is this: you accept that you, as a human being, are more complex than anything on this planet Earth. The DNA in your cells have more information than every single book in this planet.
Yeah, but
now,
in order for me to be here,
Yeah.
there's been a thing that's called evolution that's been happening.
what's evolution?
So evolution is like,
Yes.
we just came from a cell.
Yeah.
Where did the cell come from?
It
The
was-
cell is very complex.
Oh, I see.
Where,
Yeah.
do you see the point? Charles Darwin,
Yeah.
he believed in God. And he's the one, yes, Charles Darwin, he has a book, he believed in God, yes. So the
Yes,
point
okay.
is, believing in evolution and believing in God are not exclusive mutual.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So
Doesn't mean
what
it has
I'm
to
saying
be-
is, sister, just to make you think, that there are things that we believe in and that we don't need to go to the factory. We use our logic and reasoning. When you cross the road, you don't jump, you look left and right. You wait for the green light, yeah? So we use our logic and rationality, yeah?
That's because you've learned it from the society.
Good. But if you didn't learn
You're
it from
not
the
really
society,
using your
okay,
logic.
if you didn't lose society, you will still have certain reasoning. For example, if you saw fast cars going, you might be curious, what is that? If you saw a cat get hit by it, you'd be like, okay, that's dangerous. So logically, you'll come to certain conclusions.
happened to me.
Exactly, yeah.
I got run over, so I know.
Oh, be careful, yeah. So what I'm saying is, as a human being, you are more complex than your glasses.
Okay, yeah.
If your glasses have
Of
a
course, yeah.
designer, then biologically, you have to have a designer. Because you're more complex. So what we're saying is, that
I
higher
don't think
power...
there has to be a sign. Because if
Why?
you see, because there's different animal species.
Yes.
You're saying that there's different designs, right?
No, no.
What happens when there's a mutation?
No, still,
That's been
even if there's
designed.
mutation, there's still, the fact that there's mutation, there's a law that is following. If there is law, there has to be a lawmaker.
How is it following a law? A
For
mutation?
example, we have gravity, yeah?
No, I'm talking about how is mutation following a law?
Of course it does. Are you
How
tell-
is it?
Okay, for example, are you saying it's blind process?
I might say that
Are you saying it's a blind process? Like blind,
Well, I'm saying, a mutation happens because when the DNA is making itself,
that's a law.
it's not a law. It's
It
just
is.
like it just jumps one by mistake.
No, not
There's
by
a-
mistake.
Okay, you think it's okay.
No, it can't be. It's all programmed. Everything
Okay.
happens for a reason, yeah? So for example, when you cut yourself, why does it heal? Who tells information? Hey, listen.
Because you've got platelets that they just white blood cells. They just go in there and they just build up.
Good. Who told the white blood cells to do that?
Well, my brain is signaling. There's body signals. That's just how it works.
Okay, are you saying that your blood cells?
So same as we, in a society, we've learned stuff. The cells in our body, they just communicate one
Okay,
with
good.
each other. and
Who's
they
taught
just,
them this communication?
That's just how it happens.
No, you can't say just how it happened.
They've got signals, and
For
that
exa-
signaling
for
that
example,
is the communication.
For example, you know sperm?
Yeah.
How does the sperm know to swim? Who tells information? Hey, quickly, go.
Well, the sperm is just like it's not thinking.
It's
It's
one
got
second.
mobility.
No.
It's got the tail. The tail tells it to move.
Why does the tail tell it to move?
Well, it's not telling it to move. It's just moving
Okay, why is it moving?
because that's how it's programmed.
Why is it programmed like that?
Because that's what it's made.
If there is program, then there's a programmer.
All right, you can ask. You can go to ask. Is it
Biologist, yeah.
biologist?
Yeah.
Someone that studies the cell.
But
and
biology
they will be able to give you the answer.
Biology will tell you how it works, not why it works the way it does. Meaning that, look, the question I'm trying to say is this.
I don't think it's a why, though.
No, but the point is there has to be a why. Because the
Why?
thing is, let me tell you why. Yeah, since you asked the why for the why, that there is a why. Now, because I look and say, when a child is born, it has the innate knowledge to suckle.
It doesn't.
It looks, yes, it does. It looks for the breast of the
Try.
mother. No.
How
For
about the ones
example,
that cannot properly attach to the breast, and they
Hey?
need to teach
No,
them how to touch?
of course, but do they have the inclination to suckle? Yes,
Okay.
just because they don't have the touch
That's
probably is
innate.
different.
Let me tell you, I'm a teacher,
Yes.
and children don't know anything. You literally need to teach
Ab-
them every single thing that they know in society.
There was a study done that showed children, for example, something.
who?
I will try to find the study. This is what they did. You know, there's a table. So what they did is they used some kind of a tool, magnetic force, that usually on a table, when things fall off, yeah? So what they did is they didn't make it fall off, they made it fly. And the child,
magnets made it
the,
fly.
yeah, the magnet, but the child, it caught its attention because he was saying it should have not done that, it should have fallen. So what the child did is, it was like, well, hold on a second. Why? Because if it flew, they could have seen it as something normal, but they saw it as something abnormal.
I feel like children will literally be impressed by anything. So
No,
it doesn't
okay.
really prove
But there was
anything.
a-
Just the
you
fact that he was,
Okay.
that he was impressed with by
Okay.
that, like,
But-
doesn't prove anything.
No problem, I think it does.
You can literally give them a pencil and be like,
and
oh,
the
this is
children
my
like-
magic pencil, and they'll be like, what?
Yes, that's fine. But
And they'll-
true. Okay, but again,
I think
the
in
child,
this,
for
what
example.
happens in this time is that
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
like every single newborn
Yeah.
animal species,
Yes.
they've got an innate response.
Why?
Survival.
No, okay.
That's
What I'm
survival.
saying is that's a law.
It is survival,
It's not a
yeah.
law.
No,
it's
that's
just
a
a
law.
survival instinct.
Okay.
It's an instinct.
No. But where does that come from? It can't just come from nothing.
just
It can't.
If I punch you in the face, you want to know. No, that's
No,
not what
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna
no,
punch you
no.
in the face.
No,
Like,
no, no.
if I punch you in the face,
Yeah.
you're.
If you follow
first
feminism,
reaction
then
is
I would have
gonna
to hit you
be-
back.
Yeah.
No.
No, joking.
But-
Yes.
But because I've also learned that. Like, I've also learned that if someone is coming,
Yes.
and
You
like,
just need to avoid
Yes.
if it hits me, it's gonna hurt
Yes.
me,
So,
I'll try and avoid it.
but again, the child, do we agree that have DNA?
Of course.
Okay. Does DNA have information?
Yes.
Okay. Does information
Not
require
like-
knowledge? It does. Information requires knowledge.
That's a different type. Oh, that's.
Where does the knowledge come from? Because if there's information in the DNA, even if it's a child, let's go with you said, they don't know anything, fine. Does the information have knowledge? Who's the knowledge giver?
This one, I will not be able to give you the answer because I
Okay.
haven't studied microbiology, but not into that depth. I
But-
just did a module of
But it's just a logical argument because the thing is, the child has DNA, and there was a study done in Oxford University by Justin Barrett. He did a study where they kept the children away from any kind of religious influence.
Okay.
They find out that all of these children have a propensity and inclination to turn to a higher power. Where did this knowledge come from?
But you know that
They-
that is because humans just need to believe in something.
Why?
Because they want to survive.
Okay,
and
okay, okay.
sometimes it is hard to face things in life. So sometimes you
Face
need
death,
to,
for example.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to think that there's something bigger than us.
Okay,
just
good.
for your own survival.
So good,
you
so-
don't go depressed, so you don't want to kill yourself.
Okay, good. So-
you can just face the different stages of
Okay,
life.
okay,
that
but-
doesn't mean that there's actually something.
No, but there has to be, because do you believe the universe came from nothing?
I just think.
Where do you think the universe came from?
I just think that it's been there.
What, infinite?
So do you know what? Do you know that I've seen some. I cannot really give you the whole explanation because it was years ago. But I saw this video once.
Yeah.
Like they were explaining how the universe started. Like the universe is
The
like.
Big Bang?
No, the Big Bang is what created like the
Yes.
galaxy. I don't know
Yes,
how
yes,
it's called
yes,
in
yes,
English.
yes, yeah.
Like-
Cosmos.
No.
Galaxy.
Anyway,
Okay,
that's
no,
not
that's
anyways.
fine,
So there's different galaxies.
Yep.
It's not just the one that we live in.
No, of course not.
Yes.
There's billions, trillions
So
of galaxies.
it keeps expanding, but at the same time that it's expanding, it's also contracting.
Yeah, that's a theory.
So, yeah. But what he said is that it will get to a point where, same as dark, everything that started from dark will happen again.
Dark
and-
matter.
No, as in
Okay.
from darkness. Everything that started from.
What's
there was
darkness? Darkness is something.
Okay, there was darkness, and all of a sudden there was light, and then galaxies started to happen, and everything it started to get created.
Okay.
So there's this theory. I don't know if it's a theory. I don't know if it's. I don't know.
It's a theory. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if
but
it is.
again, it doesn't look. Even if the universe goes up and down, the point is, where did it begin from? It cannot come from nothing.
I think it can come from nothing. It just happens because there's lots of stuff.
From
that
nothing.
is-
If you went and told that to your maths teacher, he'll give you a fail. 0 equal 1.
Because
Impossibility.
maths is not like maths doesn't respond to everything.
It's
Maths-
abstract.
Maths is maths. Maths is like you've got a problem and it's going to give you a solution.
Okay.
That's when maths were invented.
Okay, in maths, would you ever get 0 equals 1?
I've got no idea about maths.
No,
man.
no, go to
I
any
didn't want to
mathematician.
do that.
You studied this, yeah?
Like, what's
Zero,
your
zero,
understanding of
zero,
nothing,
zero.
sister? Like,
So-
if you actually understand what nothing
it's
is,
the
you would
absence
never
of
say.
something.
Yeah.
Nothing is the absence of something.
Yeah.
Therefore, if there's nothing there, how could something come from nothing? It's an impossibility.
happens.
No,
I just-
imagine if I said to you, if you said to me,
No.
why do you believe in God? I go, it just happens.
The thing is that I know, like you're saying that it's because a being, is that how you say, like
Yeah,
something,
some kind of a
some
power.
kind of power,
Yeah.
has put that in it or has decided that that's going to happen.
Has to.
Has to. All right.
Yes.
I get it. That's what you think.
Not
That's
what I
what you
think.
believe.
No, I have an evidence. No, I don't
Okay,
believe.
you've got an
Believe-
evidence.
I have evidence for that.
What's
it
your
can,
evidence?
for example, the universe cannot come from nothing. It cannot
what's
create
the
itself.
evidence?
The evidence is this. Nothing is the absence of something. So meaning you cannot
What
get
can
something.
you show me as an evidence?
That's a
Which I am,
rational
which
proof,
I am.
Which he is.
Okay.
From nothing, nothing comes.
Okay.
So we're saying if the universe began to exist,
Yeah.
what caused it?
Okay.
Something outside of itself has to give it rise to it.
I think we'll have to, in order to, like, again, I don't have enough knowledge about this, so I believe that we'll have, oh my gosh, yeah, I believe that I will have to first speak to someone that knows about the universe.
Okay.
So I will, I'll at least do some more research on the universe,
problem.
because I don't know
No problem.
enough
Anyway,
about that.
thanks for your time.
One thing though, if you did research on the universe, you'd be doing research on the wrong thing. You need to find out why there is existence rather than non-existence. Because the fact
But
that
we're talking about how the universe got created.
no, I understand
Yes.
that, but the universe is existence. So and you said you don't want to go into microbiology and you don't have much to know about the physics. So you could strip away all of that. You could take the sum aggregate of all things that exist.
Okay.
And you need to now, because these things could have just as well not have existed, you need an explanation what caused these things to exist. Now, the problem is if you take the sum aggregate of contingent things, which are things that could have failed to exist, these things cannot be caused by something else like them. Why? Because if it was like them, it would be in the contingent set.
I think what's happening here is what you just said. Like, things need an explanation.
Yes.
That's a human necessity.
No, it's not.
We
Absolutely.
need
It's actually
to
a
know.
logical necessity. And then
Is it?
logic exists
The-
outside of human beings.
Do lions need
Absolutely,
to know?
yeah.
Do lions need to know everything about the universe?
No.
Lions
No,
just-
no,
That's a human
sorry, one second. So, sorry, one second.
Yeah.
Does logic exist with or without us? With human, like if all human beings got wiped out from this earth, can a squared circle exist? Can a contradiction like a squared circle exist if no human existed to observe
Can you give
it?
an example?
Depends on-
See,
I just gave you an example.
Another one is I didn't understand.
Triangle,
Okay, I'll
triangle
give you.
square.
You
Can
said
you have a
a
triangle
word
square?
A four-sided triangle.
Yeah.
A four-sided triangle. Could something like that? Yeah. See, you're looking at me. Yeah. It doesn't. You can't even conceive of a
That's
four-sided
because-
triangle
That's
because it's why.
we've learned that triangle has to have three
No.
sides.
Yes.
Because
But-
someone
but-
decided that
Because
triangle
we've
is
labeled it
has
as well.
That's
sides.
fine. You could decide whatever. Okay.
how the language
Do
got
triangles?
created.
Do triangles exist objectively and brutally in the concrete world if human beings do not exist?
Well, it depends.
Or are triangles dependent on us seeing them?
It does. Some philosophers
Okay.
think that way. If no one can see
Do you
it,
think that
so-
way? Do you think that way? Do you have arguments for thinking that way? No, you don't.
I
So
mean-
why are you affirming somebody else's position for them?
yes,
Let
I
those
think
people
that's
think.
Okay,
that way.
I think we should leave it. Do some research, look into it.
Yeah,
And it was a nice discussion.
I love
but-
doing research, like, I would love to.
But like I said before, just think about, for example, causation. Can the universe came from nothing? And look at it. And if you come to the conclusion that the universe began to exist, simple question: what made it to begin? What willed it? That's it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
That's all right,
Have
no
a nice time.
worries.
Thank you. It was a nice discussion. Yeah. Thank you very
Nice
much.
to meet you
Take
guys.
care. Bye bye.
Take care.
Bye. And that's it, guys.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Hey,